Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. So I didn't plan to come in and make a video today, but I figured, I hope you could hear me. I have my headphones on. My mom's downstairs resting, so I don't want to be too loud. But I have a visit over the weekend, and I am what is this? I am the absolute worst with cleaning out my makeup brushes, but it was time. The other day, I was watching a YouTube tutorial, and you know how like blue is back in right now? I have no business at my age wearing blue. It looks like I just never got past the trend when it was popular like 20 or 30 years ago. But I tried it. I made a video in it. It's my anxiety video. Wow, I look like I was stuck in the 80s. But my makeup brushes were covered in blue eyeshadow, and I figured it was time. It's been time for a long time. And it took me a really long time to figure out how to clean my makeup brushes and what works best. I know a lot of people swear by baby shampoo. It never really worked well for me. So let me show you what works. Let me show you my method. I think it's great. I think most of us, myself included, don't clean our makeup brushes nearly as often as we should because first of all, it's a pain in the butt. It takes forever. Second of all, it takes forever to dry. And third of all, I don't know, we just live in denial. But yeah, so here, and we don't know what to use. So here is my process. Here's what I'm using. I do not use bleach. I used this to disinfect the sink and the countertop before I started, because if you're trying to disinfect your brushes, but your sink is all germy, it's kind of defeating the purpose. So, and before I go on any further, I apologize for this bathroom. I hate this bathroom so much. But I refuse to put money into my parents' house. I've wanted to redo this bathroom for years because after my mom passes, then my dad and I are separating and we're moving separately into other places. So what's the point in redoing this bathroom if we're leaving soon anyway, sadly. But, so I apologize. The wallpaper's like coming down. This cubby thing is absolutely disgusting. So this is like gross. I apologize, guys. I would never live like this if my situation was different, you know what I mean? So first of all, disinfect the area that you will be working in. Then I've found the best thing to use are these Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, I don't know how to say it, but this is the tea tree scent. It smells real strong like tea tree, and it's good because that'll disinfect. I don't care for the smell all that much. I was actually washing dishes with this. I can't anymore. Like, nobody in the family likes the way it smells. But I also have, I'm almost out of it, the lavender scent. That's really good. The peppermint's really good. They have so many. They have an almond oil. It's really good. These are all natural. They are scented with essential oils. So, and this is, you're supposed to, if you use this like on your body or on your dishes, you dilute it 10 to 1, 10 parts to 1 part. This is not diluted at all, and I use this straight on my makeup brushes because it dissolves that oil like it's nobody's business. Because for me personally, the brushes and blenders that are the most difficult to clean are, one, if you use brushes for eyeliner, like gel eyeliner, because that's going to be oil, and then beauty blenders. But look how clean this was. I have another one that I couldn't find that's this exact same beauty blender, and I went and I searched for it again because I was like, I need to show you the before and after, because I cleaned my beauty blenders and I cleaned my eye brushes before I started, and then I was like, oh my god, let me make a video, because it's hard to figure out how to wash your makeup brushes. I'm telling you, it's hard to figure out what works. It's hard to find something that actually cuts the grease of liquid or like rouge type of or gel type of products. So here I'll show you in a second how I scrub the brushes, because I still have all of my face brushes to go. So my process is this. I lay down an old beat up towel that's already stained because it's going to get dirty. And a lot of times, like if there's, especially like anything that's sticky, like black, if you use black liquid eyeliner, if there's for some reason mascara on something, it's going to stain. At least it stains for me because I like waterproof products. I don't play. Jersey Girl doesn't play, although you can't tell at all because I have nothing on today. I just got home from the gym and I figured I'd do this before I showered. So all of these are laid down. So what I do is I wet it. I pour a little bit of this, a little bit of the soap right on top of the brush. And then with my hands under the sink, I just kind of like scrub it. I'll use my hand. I do have, somebody gave me one time one of those machines. I'll try to find a picture. I think I threw it away. It's like this cheap machine that you put the brush in there, and it's manual. So this thing like screws into the brush, and then there's like this little bowl of water. It looks like a fish bowl, but it's plastic. And then you dip your brush in, and it's screwed into this handle that it's battery operated, and it makes your brush spin really fast. First of all, the brush never works because it's cheap, and second of all, I have no patience. No patience, none. So I just manually do it with my hands. It doesn't take very long when you use the right stuff that cuts the grease and powder and everything. So then I'll just kind of like wipe the brush off on here. This is a perfect brush to show you the example. You're going to wipe that off, but when you wipe it, it's going to be a mess. So you just want to squeeze the water out, and you want to reshape it before you lay it down, because there's been times where I didn't. I thought it would just get its shape itself, but it's hair. It's like not real hair, but it's hairy. So it's going to lose its shape, and you want that shape back so when you do your makeup, it's shaped the way that you need it to be shaped. So reshape it, and then just lay it down. This is my method. Just lay it down, let that dry for about an hour, and then I will take a cup, a mug, something like my toothbrush holder, and not that though, I have other ones for literally that I use for makeup brushes, and I will put them all standing up in there so then they can dry, not laying down on something. Today's a very, very humid day. It's pouring outside, so it's going to take these a long time to dry. So if you're a makeup everyday person, like a long time, like a couple days. So if you're a makeup everyday person, you might want to wash your brushes in sets. Like if you can't live without your makeup brushes, do a few, save one or two for doing your makeup the following day, because it's going to take a couple days. That's why this is Sunday, because it's next weekend, and I am doing my brushes today. So we have plenty of time to dry, and then I can, wipe them off and all that stuff. So, and I don't wear makeup too much during the week. So, and I have a freaking ton of brushes, so I'll be fine. That's that. Let me set my camera down somewhere, and then I'll literally show you the process of how I'm doing this. So hang on one second.